What is up, folks? This is J.R.R, and just watching the sun come up over the horizon. Isn't it so nice? Um, so there's a couple things I wanted to show you guys. The first is these precision shears. They'll actually break pretty much any block that can be mined with a low-level pickaxe, so that's pretty cool. And some grass. That's awesome. Cool. Some leaves. I guess they're not gonna... Oh, yeah, we do get the leaves, but we got the apple too, which is kind of cool. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. I actually don't want any of this in my inventory right now. Um, but I just wanted to show you guys. Alright, so, the other thing I wanted to show you, I'm just out looking for sheep. And I'm not going to set up the farm quite yet because I would like to set up an area for all kinds of animals. And there's our big thing off in the distance, and it's actually not rendering in the big storage device, so that's interesting. I guess it's limited by distance. Ah, this is what I wanted to show you guys because it was just floating up here in the air, and I was like, what the heck? So I wanted to come up here and just look. Got some booster rails, which are actually kind of expensive to make with Realcraft, so I'm going to grab them. And actually, oh, they're not going to give me anything good, unfortunately. I got a skelly spawner up here. Alright, so I do want to keep the spawner just because I would like to have the spawner itself. Oh, it's in the ceiling. But I need to have a, oh, what's that draconic thing? Whatchamacallit? Looks like a star to me, and I suppose it is a star, but names are just not coming to me right now. I want to make it like this, but alright, let's just look it up. Draconic. Alright, where are ya? Not that core. I'm looking for the regular core. Is it just it's probably just Draconic core. Yes, it is. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and look in here. Oh, well, that's boring. Some TNT carts and a work cart. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to looking for sheep, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Okay, folks, so I just realized I just said that it's anything that can be broken with a stone. Oh, that's an illusionary block if I ever saw one. A stone pickaxe. I think it's pretty much stone anything, but yeah, anyway. But I did just find this. Oh, what are you? Webbing diamond trinket of dark vision. Night vision when used. Slows down all mobs when dropped. Allows sneaking on air when held. That's pretty cool, actually. So it's like an area of effect slow wherever you drop it. It works as night vision, and it allows you to walk through air. That's really cool. So, yep. Yeah, I think it's pretty much anything that's... Okay, that's moss stone. Anything in here? I don't know what these are used for, but as they're in these chests and they are catalysts, I do want to grab them whenever I find them because, you know, I might need them at some point. And pretty soon I would like to set up an area for magic as well. I think it's going to actually be on the other side of the valley. Not you? Oh, there it is. So, over in that area that I said I would eventually be building in. Alright, so what kind of artifact is in here? Night vision. Cool. And 8% speed increase. I wonder if that works. Let's see. So, let's open up baubles. If I can just stick this in here. Yep, it does. But we have the particle effects from it, which will get kind of annoying. So I might turn those off. I don't know. But we do have night vision now. That's constant, so that's pretty cool. I'll leave that on for now, just so you guys can see if I forget to put down a torch. It doesn't look like there's a lower floor, so that's all that's going to be here. Alright, so back to looking for sheep. Okay, folks, so I was going to show you this cool staff that I just found, but I just had this disturbing realization that for some reason my Charm of Dislocation is unbound. So that means it's not bound to the city or my house or... Wait a minute. That's a normal charm of dislocation. So did I just pull a... Yes, okay. So I found another charm of dislocation. I really want to edit that out. I really do. But I'll leave it just so you guys can laugh at me. Okay, so... Yeah, I derped. Okay, that happened. Okay, so here's this really cool wand. Look at the wand. It'll shoot fireballs. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So let's go outside so I can show you this cool fireball shooting thing and you can forget about me, you know. Yeah. Isn't that cool? I don't want to blow up a sheep because I need sheep. And there's a gravestone there. But I didn't die there. Who died here? There were... Okay. Well, I say I've seen gravestones in the wild, but not like that one before. Oh! Hello! Apparently I can burn down trees with it. But they're not gonna show up as fire? Does it just sometimes show up as fire? How about you? No? Watch me get set on fire by fire I can't see. Okay, well, I guess it's just a random chance to set things on fire. That's still cool. I like that. That's neat. Alright, so, sheep. Yeah. Hi, sheep. I'll see you guys in a minute. Hi there. How are you? Yeah? Really? Okay. That's cool. Well, what do you got? An emerald for 3 venison? I don't think so. Who do you think you are? That's ridiculous. Ugh. I'm disgusted. Oh, snow. Okay, folks, so, yeah, I just walked over to this place and all kinds of stuff started spawning. I'm glad I have this sword out and not the other one. Alright, so let's throw some poison down. You understand why I love this sword so much. Unless they're in armor, they can pretty much just one-shot everything. Oh, hey, that's not nice. I should be able to hit you and you're not supposed to hit me. Did you get it? Now all these spawners are going to be nice. I could actually set up some really cool stuff with that. Alright, so... bones. Some seeds, I guess. Yeah, not much really. Okay. Well, I just wanted to show you guys this place because there's actually several around here. But... Oh, hey. And this guy keeps doing that, which is kind of annoying because it just goes crazy for him. Goodness gracious. You guys are crazy. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's just this little building with tons of spawners in it, which is cool in itself. I like that. There's all kinds of stuff that spawns. I think it's part of Minecraft Comes Alive, I think. And this is part of something else, but I don't remember what. I think they're called Wizard Towers, but there's 3 different sizes of them. And I think we've actually seen all 3, but I'm not sure on that. Also, this is, I'll show you over here. This is kind of weird. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. So if any of y'all know, then let me know. But what is... I assume this is not water, but Wayla doesn't tell me what it is. And then we've got normal water over here. So it doesn't give me any buffs. I don't think. No. Yeah, mining fatigue is coming from the sword. And the night vision from the amulet that I put on a little while ago. So, yeah, I don't know what that's about. I only know that it's showing up as 2 different types of water. I don't know. But yeah, just let me know in a comment if you know exactly what's going on. So, yeah. I think I have enough wool now. I've actually got some more in this pack here, so... We got 18, that's fine. I don't need a bunch right this moment. I just need a few for a couple cables. So, that should be good. So, I will see you back at base. Alrighty folks, so we should have everything we need to go ahead and make our dense cable. So let's go ahead and type this in. Alright, so a dense cable. That one. Alright, so we're going to need some of these. So let's go ahead and make a few. And we'll just make as many as we can. Okay, so 18. Let's just throw those back in there. And make these. And again, just as many as we can. Alright, so we've got 2 left over, that's fine. But we've got 4, so hopefully that's going to be enough. It's actually taking a lot of wool, and that is exactly where I don't need to be. Alright. So let's throw that back there and try to come down over here. And can't do that either. Alright, so is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that should be plenty. So let's go ahead and disconnect these. And 4 is all we should need. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's making the connections there. And past that, we don't need that many channels. So, or at least we don't at the moment. So from there, we can use our wonderful cables, normal cables, just like that. Alright, so that should, yep, that's lighting up just like it needs to be. Awesome. And these should also be working. So, yep, you can see it's only using 2 of the lines because these have much more storage capability, or capability to transmit channels than these do. So that is awesome. 11 out of 32 channels. You can actually see it up in Wayla, which is really cool. And this one is 7 of 8 channels. Awesome. Alright, so let's fix the floor that we just broke. And we will move on from there. Alright, so what I'm wanting to do now is to have some power gen as far as lava goes. Alright, so we're going to keep using the generators provided by extra utilities because you can make them, well, a lot more powered up than you can the other ones, which is really cool. So what we're going to want is the lava generator, but we're going to need to power it up as well. We're only going to be able to make these because I need some more bedrockium to make the really big ones. Yeah, right here. And for that we need all kinds of cobblestone, which actually we might have at this point, but I need to make some more setup stuff to be able to craft that. So we'll get into that later through AE, but yeah. Alright, so from here we're just going to make our normal, well, not so normal, we're going to make the 8 times, but we're going to have to start off with these. Alright, so let's go ahead, and I don't think I have any iron blocks in the system at the moment, because I was running pretty low on iron, and I didn't have everything set up the way I wanted it. So I'll need to go ahead and do that as soon as we have what we need to do on this episode. I'll do it between episodes. But yeah, so I think I have some furnaces in there. Yep, I have a few. Alright, so let's go ahead and make... Let's see if we can make 8. Nope, we only had 4. Alright, so let's make a few more furnaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all we need. For now, anyway. I'll make some, well, you shouldn't be surprised by now. I mean, it hasn't been that many episodes, but it's been enough to know that I kind of overdo things, and I enjoy doing that, so. Do we have any transfer nodes in there? I think I made some extra ones. Yes, I have 2 extras, so we'll go ahead and do like this, and like that, and have our lava generator. Now, I might have even had some lava generators in here. Yes, I've got 2. Cool. Yeah, I thought I've got some extra stuff in the bag that we got. Speaking of which, I'll be doing some more questing. Maybe this episode, but definitely next. But yeah, so for now, we'll just put them like so. And now, obviously, we don't have lava pumping into here. So, we're going to need to make something else, which is really, really cool, and something I absolutely adore. And this one comes, is it from Extra Utilities? I think it might be. So we are going to, I'll just type in pump. Pump. Alright. It is from Extra Utilities. I absolutely love this mod. It adds all kinds of really cool stuff. Now, the BuildCraft one, it's nice and all. But this one, well, it's a bit more expensive, but it is so worth it. Alright, so does it explain it in here? Yeah. Alright, so it's a low lag liquid pump designed specifically for lava. When it pumps lava up a lava source block, it instantly replaces it with stone and doesn't cause a block update. So, server people, this is a pump made specifically for you because it cuts down on lag quite a bit. Because with like the BuildCraft ones, it causes a bit of lag because you have all this flowing lava every time and you have all these block updates and lighting glitches like it mentions here, and yeah, so it is really, really cool. And plus, you know, filling it in with cobble might, well, actually I think it looks a bit better than having all the lava just gone, but I don't know, I think it's really nice. So yeah, exactly. It doesn't eliminate the lag entirely, it's the nether, but hopefully it should help if you've been having issues. So yeah, it is pretty cool. So you place it just over the surface, and yeah. And if I remember correctly, I think... Okay. I was just reading through the rest of this. I think it works as a chunk loader itself, but I'm not positive about that. Okay, let me check real quick and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so yeah, it does work as a pump, and I believe it also works exactly like um, the quarry that's through Extra Utilities and only loads the chunks that it's working on. So that is pretty awesome as well. So you're not loading, like, for example, although it can be used as a chunk loader, the quarry from BuildCraft will load a huge area that you mark off, and it's loading all of that area. So if you're loading, you know, the max number of chunks with that thing, and it does have a max number of chunks, unlike the Extra Utilities version, which is something that we will be using later on because it's pretty awesome as well. It will only load, say, the chunk that the pump is in and the chunk that it's draining lava or mining from. So that is extremely helpful for both servers and for single player because it's not loading a whole bunch of extra chunks that you don't need to be loading. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. It just saves your computer, basically, your server, from all the attention that it would otherwise be demanding. And two, I mean, by doing that, it cuts down on the lag that you might have. So yeah. Alright, so after all that talking, let's go ahead and make one of these things. Alright, so Ender. I'll just put a dash because there's not much that is Ender dash. Alright, so we're going to need some Ender infused obsidian. So I think I already have some in the system, but let's go ahead and look. Ender. I have 2, so that's just not going to be enough. So let's go ahead and not type zeros, but instead type a dash. Alright, so, and actually I'm going to go ahead and, oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and do just a standard search. Okay, so Ender. Okay, so endothermic pump, we're going to need to make some of these. So let's make a couple and just toss those in there. I'm going to need one, but I figure I'll use it on something later. And I will be. Alright, so I think we have the Eyes of Ender, but I don't think we have the pickaxe. So the pickaxe being what it is, which is an item that doesn't stack with other items, it's not going to cooperate. Actually, the buckets won't either. So let's go ahead and get some buckets. So bucket, we need one of water. One of water. We're going to need one of lava. And so let's go ahead and get that lava. Now, should have a tank in this box, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's still filled with lava, so let's grab that. Alright, saves us from going down there. Okay. And let's see here. What else are we going to need? Let's check and see if we have any eyes of Ender. If not, we can easily make one. Yep, we do have that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start putting it in the crafting grid because, like I said, it's not going to automatically do it. So, alright, so it can go on either side, thankfully. Alright, we need a diamond. So, diamond on top. We need... and we need like this without that. And we're going to need a pickaxe. So I don't think I have... yeah, I tossed all those. Alright, so... iron. We do, for some reason, happen to have 2 iron hose, though. I'm going to toss those as well, because those don't need to be in there. Oh. Silly me. Only grabbed 2. Alright, there we go. And I need to grab some sticks, which thankfully are right here. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. Because it's right here. I was going to go somewhere else. But, alright. So let's toss this in here. And we have a pump. Awesome. Alright. Now, for that, we are going to need some pipes, which we need some pipes that pump fluid through. So, does... I think it's... I know you're in here somewhere. You have the... I think it's called a translocator, but I don't know if they have pipes that pump fluids. Now, I know BuildCraft does, but I would rather use the translocator mod. Or not translocator. So what are you called? Alright, I know you're in here somewhere. Maybe it's sort of the... Come on, thermal expansion, and we need your pipes back. Alright, I know you're in here somewhere, so I'm going to find you, and then I will be back with the rest of you. Good news, everyone. I fixed the poison slime pipes. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong game. Anyway, WoW players from Lich King days will get that one. Anyway, I did find the mod that I was looking for. So that's the good news. And bad news is it doesn't have transportation for liquids, which really sucks. So, you know what? I wonder if extra cells can help me out with this. Cells. Okay, maybe it's one word? Yes, it is. Okay, so... Service Quartz tank. Okay, so here's a fluid export bus. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's a little more complicated than I need to get. Because... yeah. I don't know. Do I want to do that? ME Fluid Annihilation Plane. That's cool. ME Fluid Terminal. I do want to get into extra cells, but I don't think I'm going to do it quite yet because we don't quite have the system set up that I want to deal with that kind of setup. Alright, so let's go ahead and just go with BuildCraft. Good old BuildCraft. And use... really? That's all it's going to give me? Oh, because they're part of different mods. I forgot they have different modules now. Alright, so we'll just type in pipe and see about the liquid version. So here's our fluid pipes. Okay, so 40 millibuckets a tick. Alright, so emerald for extraction. So, or we can use this one for extraction. You know, I don't know that we need an extraction pipe. We might though. Alright, so that's a valve pipe. Interesting. We'll probably just go with the gold and emerald. And I'll make an emerald one just in case. But we're going to need some pipe sealant, which makes the beeswax. It looks like we can use cactus green as well though, so let's go ahead and use that because I think I have some cactus, not a lot. Alright, I've got 2. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Alright, so I can go ahead and use these 2. I think I only need... No, I'm going to need 1, 2... I think I can do it with 2. Yeah. I think I can do it too. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so no, that's not what I want. So hopefully I can... Crap. Oh, we need cactus green, right. So how are you saying that is made? By blue and yellow. So do we even have any yellow? The mods must change what you can get out of that. Alright, so that's Botania, so it's just going to give us crud. Alright, so I'm going to go flower picking. So I know you guys envy me for that, and unfortunately I'm going to have to deny your request for video of me picking flowers. So I'll be back with you in a minute once again. Okay, folks, so we are getting up to the wrapping up point, but I do want to go ahead and finish this real quick. So let's go ahead. I made some pipes. Okay, so cactus green. Oh, okay. So cactus green will make the pipe sealant. Pipe sealant can then go into the... like that. I was wondering if... Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that. I don't need that anymore. I wonder if I can go like this. Okay, no. Let's say sometimes you can do patterns like that, so let's go ahead and do like that. Throw that in there. Oops. Okay, so I didn't mean to throw all of my pipes in there. Gold. And do like that. And let's go ahead and make as many as we can. Alright. So, let's do it like this. And, okay. So we don't need a chunk later, but we do need power. So that is going to take some wonderful things. Alright, so we need... That's not how you spell thermal. Alright. So we need a tesseract, and for that we need other stuff. Okay, so we're going to need... Where is our igneous extruder? That's not what actually, we do need an igneous extruder. So hopefully I can get through this fairly quickly because, yeah. Alright, so to make the 10 gears, it doesn't actually have the pattern that I want in there. Okay, so let's do iron, like that, and I'm just going to make a stack of them. Alright, so we've got the 10 gears. Alright, so now, igneous extruder. We need to make some copper gears. And I'm just going to make a stack of those as well. Toss them in there. Okay. Again, I think... Okay. So I have everything else I need for that. Except I need some servos. Easy peasy. Only had enough for 10. Okay, so I'm running out of iron. I've got plenty of dust. I just need to hook up the thing, the processing, to make them smelt automatically. Okay, so that should be plenty to do what I need to do, though. So, good. So let's take 2 stacks, run them over here. And you know what? Instead, what I'm going to do is just toss this in here because I don't need any expansions to make it and do iron. Or just iron. I will to make it do all the other dusts, just not those. Okay, so there we go. Let's make some of these. And only had enough for one. Okay, well I'm going to need more than that, so more should have processed by now. Yeah, so I only need 2, so we'll just go with 2 for now. Okay, so should have what I need to make this. So we've got our extruder, and I need as well a actually I think I just made the wrong thing. I did. Silly me. Okay, so I need a magma crucible. I don't need an igneous extruder. I mean, I do need this to make other stuff, so it's not a loss. But we do have to make some Invar for that pattern. Okay, so that's the high level tier one. Do we have everything we need to make this? I don't have that. Crud. Okay, so we have the machine frame. We should be able to make that. Okay. So I have the hardened cells, I just don't have the lead cells. So let's do the magma crucible. Okay, and I'll show you what the igneous extruder does as well. Okay, so I just need one of these. So let's just go ahead and make, that seems reasonable. Let's make 52 of them. And while I'm at it, redstone. Let's go ahead and make some of these because I know I don't have much left. Okay. So we'll go back up here and make one of these. Okay. And last but not least, I need, where is it up here? Fluid transposer. Alright, so I'm going to need another machine frame, and we should have enough items for this now. I don't need the reinforced ones, I just need hardened basic. Okay, we've got that. So let's toss in a fluid transposer. And what this is going to be able to do is the following. Alright, so our magma crucible is going to give us, let's go ahead and set it up right here, and I'll put the fluid transposer here, and why not just put that right there? See, I knew what I was doing the whole time, honestly. That's exactly what I wanted to do. What I want to do now is set up, alright, so we're going to need some energy pipes. So feed these up. And then we're going to put our ender pearls in. Okay. I think I'm actually going to need to be down there. So let's do it like that. And yes, I know there's a way down right over there, but this is a little faster. Alright, let's do it like that. And then go to the config. And just zero all of these out. I should start filling up with energy any second now. Let's go around at the front, just, well, because it's the front. Alright, so, yep, they're starting to fill up with RF. Awesome. The thing I don't like about these is the way that they search out new entities to be able to fill with energy and fluids and whatnot. Oh, speaking of which, I actually could have used the extra utilities pipes for fluids, but, oh well, we're using the TolkienCraft ones. I actually might switch to the extra utilities ones because I think they're more efficient than these TolkienCraft ones are. They're definitely cheaper if I need to make more of them, but yeah. I did not think about those. I'm so used to using thermal expansion stuff now that that's my automatic go-to, but when I can't think of the pipes that I need to use, I'm like, okay, what other pipes have I used? Alright, so these are going to go in here like this, and it's going to melt them down into resonant ender, which I am then going to have pumped to the left and have that go into our tank over here. Alright, so from the right, it's going to go into here. It should actually be going into there now, but it's not. Oh, that's because I need to make it the orange, so it's the tank and not this. So it's getting pumped into here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a frame in here to absorb all of that ender. Alright, so what we're going to need is one of these. So it's going to take some enderium ingots, which are actually going to take all kinds of other fun stuff. Alright, so since this is going on for so long, and I know we've run over time, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up next episode. I didn't realize I was going to have to go through so much stuff, but we really need to have the Tesseract here before we can do that. And that's another 2 steps before we even get that. And then we'll have to, set up our pump and all that kind of stuff, which is going to take a little while. So we're going to do that next episode, and until then, I hope you... Well, aren't you the sneaky zombie? You know what? I'm not going to have any of that. So, yeah. Alright, so y'all have a wonderful day.